Some people might have their running shoes over their shoulders in a gym bag or something. That's Jill Bellin's subject this morning. You're hanging out with VIPs of the Calgary Marathon today, Jill.
Yes, VIPs like these kids this morning who are getting warmed up and all geared up for the Scotiabank Calgary Marathon this upcoming Sunday. 47 hours, 17 minutes, and 42 seconds, and counting down. This time on Sunday, the race will be underway, and the lady who is truly counting down the seconds is joining me here this morning, Kirsten Fleming, who's the Executive Director of the Scotiabank Calgary Marathon. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Awesome. This is great. These kids are getting ready, and their energy is high, and looking forward to thousands of Calgarians running on Sunday. Now tell us what's new this year, Kirsten.
Yeah, so they will be amongst about 1,200 students that'll be clocking somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,000 kilometers on Sunday through the Earn, Burn, and Learn contest. So we brought them out today. But they'll be amongst 12,500 people taking to the streets. It's a big year for us. It's year 51, and we were like, well, what do we do special in year 51? We're hosting the fastest athletes across Canada in a truly national championship race. So it's going to be massive prize money. Everything's on the line. You're going to hear from a couple of them in a few minutes. And we're also going to undertake a live broadcast with a little direction from our friends at Breakfast Television, perhaps. So we'll be following those elite athletes that are competing for prize money and first place in the male and female race out on bikes on the course. You can watch it all live streaming at athleticscanada.tv. But of course, if you're Calgarian, we want you to come out and actually cheer them on.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely, because those people who line the streets in the communities of Calgary make the big difference, especially when you're going those extra clicks in the home stretches. So get on out there. It's supposed to be a great forecast, which is fantastic. And as you mentioned, it truly is the best of the nation who will be here in Calgary.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have athletes from 10 provinces and 1 territory that are competing in the Canadian National Championships in the 21.1. But of course, there's also an international field. So people coming from Ethiopia and Kenya and Mexico to compete in the marathon. And then in the 50K, if you remember, we had a 50K last year, and we've got it back this year, and we're doing beer, beef, and boots for the top 3, male and female. We partnered with Village Brewery, Alberta Boot Company, and a local AAA beef supplier. So they'll be going home with some cool swag there also.
Awesome. Not only a race, but a party as well. That's how Calgary does it. These kids are getting stretched out here. We're going to meet an elite athlete, actually 2, an Olympian, and someone who just broke a record. She certainly is fast. I'm going to be running the half marathon, and she cuts my time in half, plus a little bit. Guys?
Oh, I know Jill at one point was aiming for 1:45, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a good time in a half marathon, 1:45.
That would be amazing.
That's a 3.5 hour full. Yeah,
You know
that's
what?
good.
I think finishing is the important part.
Yeah.
Dave Will.